Okay, welcome everyone for this meeting, first briefing for SUKIP 2022. So this meeting will be recorded and will be made public on YouTube later on, and it will be conducted in English. So the agenda for today is first we'll do the ice breaking. So everybody will introduce themselves, and then we have our LO, the liaison officer from Sport Complex IIUM, to give some speech. And then after that I will give the what we call briefing. Okay, when I give the briefing, you can close the camera lah, but during the introduction part and also when the LO talking, you need to stay on the camera. So it will take around like 10 to 15 minutes from now on lah. So after the briefing ended at 9:30 or 9:45 because you are late, then we will continue with the first coaching for 1 hour. For 1 hour. So now today Nuril at the pasar. So and also Hafiz cannot join now because he's driving. So for the introduction part, I will ask first Nuril to introduce herself, especially for there are few new players, Afifah and also Dida. You introduce yourself, your name, from where, and what is your achievement from previous achievement in URA lah. For example, what you have played for URA before. For those who are new first year, then you can tell about your chess thing before you come into the main campus. Okay, we will start with Nuril first because Nuril need to have some urgent matter to attend. So Nuril, you can start now.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuril Shifanata Tipi. You just can call me Nuril. I am a fourth year second sem student from Econs. Previous achievement I have in UIA 2 times third place of Masum 2018 and 2020, and fourth place in SUKIP 2018. 20 Masum 2019 and Masum 2021.
Okay.
Masum 2022 we got 5th place, if I'm not mistaken, 5th or 6th place. So yeah, that is my previous achievement in UIA in chess during my journey in UIA.
Okay, so for all of you, Nuril is already in 4th year. You are in 4th year, Nuril? Sorry. Okay. So Nuril, for all of you, Nuril is already in 4th year, right? You are in 4th year? So
yes.
this might be the last tournament in URA for Nuril, if she not continue her study lah, PG whatever. So okay, thank you Nuril. So Nuril, if you want to go to pasar, so you can go now. So it's okay, thank you Nuril. Okay, so now we will start with the team manager. Okay, team manager.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzat Zurin Nazaruddin. Call me Izzat. Currently I'm a third year student and pursuing engineering. And I hope that we can work together as a team. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Izzat. So Izzat have been a team manager for IIUM chess team for at least around 3 years. Izzat, 3 or 2 years? 2 or 3 years?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so Izzat will manage everything related to your accommodation whatsoever lah here, and also he also will oversee you when you are in UPSI later on, when you play in the UPSI. Okay, so that's Izzat. Izzat is not a player, but is your team manager. So now we come to our president. You're still president, Afizi? Joe. Okay, so Joe, you can introduce yourself.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hafizullah Mardaramli. You can call me Joe. Currently, I'm the president of IIUM Chess Club. I'm second year student in engineering. And previous achievement in UAE, not quite much. I'm just new to Mustang IIUM. Tapi achievement paling membanggakan adalah saya bantai Faiz lah time selection masuk itu. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Joe. So let's hear from Faiz, the player that has been kena bantai dengan Joe. Okay, Faiz, yeah, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Sekeri, year 3, study plant science in IIUM Kuantan. Pengalaman main chess, pernah Mustang. Best achievement, macam kalau Joe tu dia bantai sekali, saya berkali-kali. Macam itulah, tu yang dia bangga tu. Tu je lah kot. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you for Faiz. So now we go for Huzaifi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Huzaifi. I'm also a third year second sem KICT student. My chess experience starts from SLC Games during foundation. We got bronze, and also for my first year degree, I joined Masum 2020, and also we managed to get bronze. I think that's it for the achievement, and for the 2021 Masum and 2022, we got fourth place, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Huzaifi. For those who are new, Masum is basically an annual event lah, Majlis Sukan Universiti Malaysia. So URA will send the team or the URA representative to two main event, Masum and also SUKIP. Masum is annual, whereas SUKIP is twice a year, 2 years, once in 2 years. Okay. Okay, so I will talk about that later lah. So now we go for Amin. Amin.
Sorry.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. First and foremost, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. My name is Muhammad Amin bin Abdul Fattah. I am currently a second year student from Kuliah of IRKHS, majoring in History and Civilization. For my achievement as a Mustang player, before this, managed to got fourth place in Masum 2022. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Amin. So now we done with the brothers. Dida later, new players later. Okay, so we go for the sister. Okay, sister, we start with Hani. Hani.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear. Yes, we can hear you, but now you are freezing. You are frozen. Hani?
My name is Hani binti Safri.
Okay, basically Hani, you are
Of education.
You are quite lagging. maybe I
Sebab saya dekat kampung.
Tahu faham. Tengok belakang tahu dah. Tak apa, cuba cakap.
My achievement, I'm represent IIUM to Masum 2020, 2021 and 2022. Okay, that's all.
Okay. That's all. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Huzaifi, are you in Labuan now? Huzaifi, are you in Labuan? Sorry. Oh, Huzaifi. Sorry, I mute. Huzaifi, are you in Labuan now?
Yes.
What time there?
Sama lah, pukul
Sama?
8.58.
Oh, sama ingatkan jam
Sama.
awal. Okay, so we continue with siapa lagi? Sarah, Siti Sarah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Siti Sarah Zahari. You can call me Sarah, a third year second sem economic student. So my achievement in chess is I joined Masum. That's it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Okay, now we are going for Kur. Okay, Kur.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can hear you.
Alright, my name is Nur Kurato. I'm Binti Asnir and I'm from Kuliah of Allied Health Science and I am final year student. Currently, internship at Kedah. Okay. And then my experience in chess, I joined Masum 2021.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, so thank you, Kur. So Kur with us for a while in Masum 2021, but 2022 she not joining us. Okay, now we go for Nadra. Nadra is also one of the new player lah. Nadra?
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nadra Binti Talik. I'm studying pharmacy course at UIA Kuantan and currently on my year 2 student, on my year 2. But next sem will be my year 3. So far my only achievement will be for the past Masum 2022 where we got 5th place.
5th place.
I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Nadra. Nadra is one of the top scorer in our Masum 2022 with 4 points, Nadra. 4 points, okay. So if you are playing team, you need to everyone to be strong lah. So Nadra, one of the top scorer for our Masum 2022. Okay, hopefully she can continue her a good performance in this SUKIP. Okay, so now we're done with our what we call old Mustang. So now we are introducing the new one. So we have 2 person now, 2 new players, Dida and also Afifah. So I will start with Dida first. Dida, you tell me who you are, tell me about yourself. Tell us about yourself.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you listen to me?
Yes, you can hear.
Alright. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dida Amir Daud. Currently a first year and second semester from Kuliah of Engineering, majoring in Aerospace Engineering. I'm currently living in Sarawak, Miri, Sarawak. And I think one of the biggest achievement in chess, of course, this is my first time represent for Mustang IIUM. My biggest achievement in chess is when I represent Sarawak for MSSM. I think that is the biggest achievement I would say. Yeah.
Okay, Dida, are you in Sarawak? Is the time is 9 or 8?
It's the same as usual. Yeah. Same.
Okay. Oh, so that is Sabah. Sabah is 1 hour early. Okay. So thank you, Dida. Okay, now we come to our last new player, Afifah. Okay, Afifah, tell us about yourself.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I'm sorry for my late, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Afifah binti Ma'ali. I'm from Kuliah IRKHS, majoring in Arabic English and Literature, first year, inshallah. And my biggest achievement before, I have been representative of Pahang in MSSN, inshallah.
Okay, thank you, Afifah. So we can see our new player is both are representative of their state during their MSSM. Hopefully you can what we call still fresh lah. Still, are you playing Dida and Afifah? Are you playing in CFS also?
No.
No. Okay, it's okay. Wait. Okay. So don't close the camera yet because we are waiting for the LO. But while waiting for the our LO, Brother Lutfi from the Sport Complex, I will brief myself first. Okay, my name is Dr. Wan. I am lecturer in UIA lah. Kuliah of Engineering, Chemical Engineering and Sustainability. So that's a new department. So I've been with Mustang, IIUM Mustang since 2020, okay? 2020, 2021 and 2022 this year. So 3 years with IIUM Mustang as a coach lah. So I'm also alumni for IIUM, meaning that previously I study here. So during my time, I also representing UIA for Masum lah. I don't know how many times, but like for the entire duration that I study in UIA, I represent the UIA lah. So that's me in terms of just brief introduction. So I will be your coach for this SUKIPT2022 centralized training. Okay. As you know, this time SUKIP is not like previous Masum, meaning that you are free. You are basically doesn't have class whatever during the training time, because I believe most of you doesn't take what you call the short semester. Just I confused about Kur have intern, Nuril have intern, Nadra, because the what we call the Kuantan is different. Kuantan, Nadra, macam mana? You buat apa sekarang? Macam mana waktu centralized training? Are you class or what?
Waktu bila doktor? Training.
You punya your schedule for in Kuantan, is it the same as a Gombak? Or is it like a medic, you have a block like that?
No. We just like others.
Huzaifi? Okay. Huzaifi sini. Faiz? You not medic, right?
Sama.
You medic tumbuhan kan? Okay, so that is Brother Lutfi. So let me this first. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Wait, connecting to the audio . Okay, Assalamualaikum Brother Lutfi.
Waalaikumsalam. Dengar tak?
Dengar. Jelas. Okay.
Lambat. Sorry.
Okay, so Brother Lutfi, so this is the what we call the player for our SUKIPT2022. So everyone is here except for Hafiz, because Hafiz is driving going back to his hometown. Nuril is going to the pasar, that's why he cannot open this thing. So now we will hear something, speech from our LO, Brother Lutfi, which is from SDC. So Brother Lutfi, the floor is yours.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, this is not a speech. This is just kita nak sembang-sembang. A few face yang saya tak berapa familiar, mungkin baru kot. Yang lain tu saya pernah tengok lah, kan? Dida Amirun. You are new, right? Lagi siapa lagi baru sini? Hani dah kenal lama dah. Ni Izzat tak cakap lah. Okay, Ratu Ain. Fifah baru ke? Baru kan? Okay. Okay, saya tak nak panjang-panjang lama-lama sebab saya pun ada kerja lain sekejap lagi. Surat ijaz pun tak buat lagi. Sorry Ijaz, lagi saya buat. Untuk SUKIP ni seperti mana yang you all tahu, dia sangat tinggi lah level dia berbanding dengan Masum. Dia ultimate lah untuk level universiti. So the intense tu lebih tinggi daripada Masum. Yang mana pernah main Masum tu mungkin dia tahu lah kot, dan yang pernah main SUKIP tu dia tahu lah kot. But nevertheless, you jangan anggap benda ni satu yang menakutkan lah. Untuk pengetahuan, daripada berapa sukan semua SUKIP lah, Daripada 20 lebih sukan, kita hanya hantar 8. Satu daripadanya adalah chess dan 7 lagi tu boleh kata semualah yang boleh ke SUKIP berdasarkan pencapaian masum sahaja dan lain-lain. Jadi maknanya 8 pertaruhan ini adalah semua yang kita expect akan memberi something lah kepada universiti. Okay. 8 ni pun yang masuk SUKIP memang bergaduh, bertekak, semua adalah. Okay. Sebab kita di SUKIP ini is no more for orang cakap apa, nak exposure, okay, nak development, no. This is all about performance je lah. Okay, SUKIP ni saya percaya you all boleh buat yang terbaik dengan latihan yang akan diberikan oleh Dr. Wan. Kita akan ke SUKIP kalau ikutkan jadual tu. Okey, Dr. Wan, saya just nak share.
Ya, boleh.
Kita baru terima satu
boleh.
Jadual baru. Okay, jadual SUKIP baru. Dia bermula 11 hingga 21. Kalau kita tengok jadual yang lama 12 sampai 21. Untuk chess dia start 16 hari bulan. So maknanya second phase lah. Kita anggap chess ni dekat second phase lah. Okay. Catur team managers meeting 16 hari bulan. 17, 18, 19, 20. Maknanya 16, 17, lebih kurang 5 hari you all akan ada dekat sana. Nanti saya akan share jadual ni. Okay. Untuk persediaan tim, saya rasa tak ada masalah pun. Cuma yang lain tu ada apa? Apa lagi saya cakap?
I want
tak ada apalah. Saya rasa doktor just teruskan latihan.
I want to ask something lah. Untuk kalau dia 16 ke 20 dia punya permainan dia, maksudnya asalnya 11, maksudnya sekarang ni 6 hari lambat. So adakah dia orang masih dapat LIDV?
Ya, betul.
LIDV tu maksudnya dia orang tak payah bayar kan?
Tak payah bayar.
Tak payah bayar kan? Okay. So later we talk. So that's the important thing that you need to what we call to consider for all of you. Now you will stay in URA 5 more days lah.
Yeah.
5 more days like that. Because your training, this is official training, centralized training for the IIM representative. It's not like you can I don't want to go to training lah. No, it's like because the URA already pay for you, pay the registration to go for SUKIP and so on. That's a lot, right? Mahal, right? It's quite the fee is expensive lah. I mean, because you need to consider there are others sport and so on. So at least the minimum you can do is that to what we call to attend their training and so on. By right, their training is from 12 after Raya Haji until the end of what we call of the SUKIP itself, which is 20. I mean, around the end of August, right? Brother Luffy, right?
Betul.
Okay, so the training, the LIDV that you got effectively is right after Raya Haji until the end of what we call of the SUKIP lah, which is around 20, 21, 23 like that lah. So it's basically 1 month, around 1 month like that lah, 1 month's time actually. And that is normal for Masum. Typically is basically 1 month duration you are given the what we call the centralized training period. So because you are already representing URA, so this is the commitment you need to put lah. I believe most of you will not take the short semester, right? Anyone here will take short semester? I need to ask first. Afifah, will you take the short semester? I mean that.
Yes.
Huh?
No.
Belajar. I mean, taking short semester means taking course lah. Dida, do you take short semester? So the rest, Kur pelik sikit ni. Kur medik kan?
apa ni, saya punya intern tu under short SEM lah.
You intern lain lah. So intern tu you need to make sure nanti maybe Brother Lutfi akan buat surat lah untuk especially for the time for you play lah. That's the most important lah. Of course lah, company will not give you like what we call 1 month free like that. But the minimum at least you can come during the what we call during the game itself. So that's the minimum lah. Of course, maybe if you can come a little bit early, if you let's say your company allow, then it's okay lah. But I don't believe that the company will allow that. Anyway,
record yang saya dapat ni untuk chess tak ada yang ambil short semester. Semua tak ambil short semester, betul
Okay, so jangan buat jangan ni lah. Okay.
Tiba-tiba dekat you ambil short sem lah sebab kita dah hantar dah list dekat RSD ni.
Because your name is officially submitted through this what we call the residential mahalah officer and so on. It's not just like when you give your name, it's just like that. No, there are many parties involved. The RSD, the sport complex, and also everything lah. So need to be ni lah, be aware lah about that. So Brother Lutfi, anything else you want to say?
Tak ada lagi. I'm expecting we will have another session like this lah afterward. Saya tak nak terlalu kacau lah, bukan kacau lah, macam I just nak you tumpu dekat training and then kita akan jumpa lagi lah next session.
Okay, so that's it.
Okay, thank you, so carry on. I need to go.
Okay, thank you Brother Lutfi.
Jumpa lagi insyaAllah.
Okay, thank you Brother Lutfi and so on. Okay, so that is basically Brother Lutfi from the SDC. Now is come we finish the first part, which is the introduction. Now we go the real part, the briefing part. So now you can close your camera because I will pin myself. You can close your camera and then I will make myself alone here. Okay, can you see? You not see any? You can see, right? Okay. Can you see the what we call the tentative here? Everyone, can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So this is briefing for the SUKIPT 2022. So as you can see here, Brother Lutfi said that our chess initially in the first phase, okay, the first phase meaning that from 11 to 15, but now new news come that your SUKIP for chess will start at 16 until 20 like that, until 20 like this. Okay, so here, so you need to be aware about that. So the SUKIP will happen at UPSI Tanjung Balim, okay, kat Perak. So I think the team manager briefing will be here lah, because if you what you call, if you look at the bottom here, let me draw here. Can I draw here? If you look at the bottom here, so this is the where you will what we call play lah. So the team manager will meet at 16 and then the game will start from 17 until 20 lah, because if you look here, the chess will take 4 days to finish. So basically it's like this lah. It's like olahraga here. Okay, it's like olahraga here. You will start on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So this is the time that you will play. You will depart probably here, probably on Monday. Okay, you will go to UPSI probably Monday. On Tuesday will be manager meeting and then you will play on Thursday lah. So you have basically this free time here. So yeah, think about it lah. So the game will be conducted at Complex Academic Campus Sultan Azlan Shah in Perak. So that is basically for SUKIPT 2022 lah. So let's see the format. Can I go here? Why cannot this? Oh, cannot this. Let me format peraturan pemain ketua. Okay. So let's see this thing. Let me open this thing. Okay. So this is the what we call the format for our SUKIP chess. So blah blah blah. So you read yourself. I believe like what we call your team manager already share this with you, but the most important thing is this. We will send 6 players, so this done. Okay, 6 players will be played during this SUKIP. 6 brothers, 6 sisters, and you will play both individual and the team. I mean that you play once, but then the point for the team is collected by the best 4 lah. So that's don't worry much. You just play for 4 days. 6 players. And then you can see the tournament, the competition is conducted in Swiss system, meaning that you will not play with your team. You will play alone. Okay, normally when we say team event, usually you are A, and then the next to you is you are A, meaning that the team play with another team. But because this competition is conducted in Swiss, it's just like open. For those who have played in what we call in Masum, they know lah. For Dida and what we call in Afifah, when you play MSSM, I think they play based on team, not based on individual. I'm not sure about that, but basically you will play by yourself, play against the opponent from other university. It is possible that you will meet your own university players. Maybe Dida will play with the Afifah. And no, that's not possible because sister will play with sister, brother will play with brothers. So maybe Dida will play with the Huzaifi. That is possible lah. So that's I don't like about this Swiss system here. But that's the detail we will see later lah. So they will have 7 or 9 or 11. Okay, it's depending on the number of participants. If there are more participants, there will be 11 games in 4 days. That's a lot, 11 games in 4 days if there is a lot of participants. But if let's say there are only hundreds, 200 like that, maybe 9 or 7 only. So that is the thing that you need to take care. This not important. Okay, so for the team event, only the point from the best 4 will be taken, meaning that you are 6 players per team for brothers and for sisters. Your point for for the organizer to determine which team is the best, they will collect the best 4 player from your team, best player that get this highest point, and then they combine all the point, and then they will determine lah who will be the which university or college will got the bronze, the silver or the gold. So this is the team part lah. What else? Okay, so the format, you will play 60 minutes plus 30 seconds. This is the time control. 60 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a lot. That's long. You have increment here. But because if you look here, it can be 11 games. So if let's say the participant is many, and then they decided to make like 11 round, then I believe it will not be 60 minutes plus 30 seconds, maybe 45 minutes plus 10 seconds like that. So this can be changed lah, depending on the number of participants. Because the more number of participants registered for this SUKIP, the more round they need to organize lah. And the more round they need to reduce the time control. So this you need to be take care be aware lah. And this 2.39, every player need to write their notation. You need to know how to write chess notation. I believe most of you already experience, especially for those who are playing Masum. But I just want to ask, not ask lah. For Kur, Najrah, previously you play Masum is online. So the computer, record for you. This time you need to record yourself. Hopefully you know how to record. So please learn how to record your move before we meet, before the game start. Because this is obligatory. If you don't record, then you consider loss lah. You need to record. You need to know how to write. So those who are new, Nida and also what we call Afifah, please make sure you know how to record. Please learn. If you don't know, please learn. There are a lot of what we call this in YouTube and so on. So this the important thing lah. The rest is not important much lah. So you need to know how to record. So that's about the generic what we call generic format for our SUKIP chess. Okay. So we're done with this. Let's go next. Okay. Here. Okay. So the last time we sent for SUKIP is in 2018. In 2018, there are 29 university. Let's see the who represents SUKIP before. So let me close it. Check here. So you see here. Okay. So this is SUKIP 2018. 2018. The players for IIUM. So this is Yamin, Ammar, Azfar, Haikal, Hafizalayana, Hana, Fadilah, Hassan, and also I think so you have you can see here Azfar, Yamin, Ammar, Haikal, Shahirah, Izzati, Mizan, Nuril, Fadilah. So as you can see here, only Nuril have experience playing previous SUKIP. The rest of you, this will be your first time playing SUKIP. SUKIP is totally different than Masum. Because in SUKIP, it's not only the public university. Every college, university, swasta or not, can play. Okay, so the competition is much higher lah compared to Masum because everybody can enter. I mean, not only public university but private also can enter, college also can enter. So that's why people say the SUKIP level is higher, much higher than the Masum. Okay, so that's about our players during 2018. Only Nuril have experience with the SUKIP. Okay, what else? So we see our result in the previous SUKIP. So let's see mail. Okay. So this is our result in our previous SUKIP. So you can see the gold medal, UITM, UM, HEP University. So this is private university, UPM, UKM, Polytechnics, and UIA. So UIA for brothers. For brothers, UIA you are number 7. We are at number 7. So you can see the total number of university taking part in what we call in SUKIP for brothers is 26 university, college or the private or public lah. So there are a lot of players. So this our what we got in 2018. So we are number 7 for brothers. So let's see for sisters. Okay. So this for sisters. So for sisters we got number 4. For sisters URA got number 4. Just shy for number 3. We always got number 4, number 5 in Masum or previous Masum 4, 5, 4, 5. It's like that. Very difficult to get the podium. So the podium's only 1, 2, 3, right? The gold, silver, and also the what we call the bronze. We always got number 4, 5, 6 like that, or 7 like that. So for sisters, we got like number 4 in previous SUKIP. So they are like 19 universities submit for the sisters team. So you can see, even though we are some of you are new, I think we can both sister and brothers can have a good chance lah for the team event lah. For the team event, I think both of us, sister or brother team, have a good chance lah to get this podium. So like Brother Lutfi said before, you go to the SUKIPs not to gain experience, it's just to perform. Okay, you need to perform during the what we call the SUKIP. So hopefully for both brother and sister, try to get a podium this time. Because for some of you, this might be the last SUKIP. Remember, SUKIP is twice a year. Okay, it's not like annually. Not twice a year. I mean, once in 2 years. So some of you maybe this is the first and the last SUKIP. Okay. So what else? Okay, let's see individual standing. Let me see. Okay. So I think this. Okay. So you can see for the brothers, how many participants? We have around like 100 plus participants in previous SUKIP, and URA is on. We got 13 lah. The first player for URA got number 13. So it's, you can see it's very difficult. Okay, so Yamin, some of you might know Yamin, some of you might not. So in previous SUKIP, we got like for individual, we not even got like top 10. Okay, so that's for brothers. For the sisters, you can see here. For the first, so this Azman Taliting, Azman Hisham, UiTM. So you can see you are A here. Fadilah also didn't get this top 10, so 16. So let's see where is Nuril. Yeah, Nuril got 29. Number 29 out of 87. Okay. So you can see from here is that what you can see from here is that is quite tough for the competition is tough because you are playing a lot more players this time. Okay, so enough for previous thing. Let me close this first. Okay, for coming SUKIP, this is the players. So we have 12 players plus one team manager. So we have Hafizullah, Amin, Huzaifi, Hafiz, Dida, Faiz, Hani, Nadran, Afifah, Kur, Sarah, and Nuril. As you can see, Nuril and also Kur is already 4th year. So this is their last SUKIP. Even Sarah and also Faiz, maybe this also their last SUKIP. Also Huzaifi, maybe this the first and last SUKIP. For Hafizullah and Amin, maybe they have another chance later on in 4th year. But for Dida and Afifah, so you may have a chance if you still with the chess team throughout your study, you may have chance to play another SUKIP 2024. Okay. So we have what we call numbers of players from different mahalah, different kuliah. That's good lah. Okay, so that is for coming SUKIP. So as for now, any question? Any question? Huzaifi?
No question.
Afifah? Okay? Okay. So that is the generic about briefing. So this is the schedule. This is the important slide . Okay, so the first briefing is now 17 July. Your game will not 10, maybe 16. Maybe 16 to 20. 16 to 20, I think. Because new change. So 16 to 20. So the schedule for your training is like this. This is a briefing. And this is what we call Raya and so on. You are required to come to what we call to UIA, Gombak. For those who doesn't have intern, those who have intern, excuse intern, Nuril and also the Kur, that's okay. But the rest of you have to come by 18. 18 July is what? 18 July is Monday. Okay. By 18 July, which is Monday, you must be in UIA because we will meet physically in morning. So you try to arrange yourself so that you can what we call reach URA, so that in such a way that in Monday morning 18 you are already here. Okay, so I will show the schedule later on in detail, but the generic idea is this: you need to come at 18 July. So the training we spend for 3 weeks, 18 to 8 August, 18 July to 8 August, 1 week online plus 2 week physical. Okay, so the online part happened, I think before no, the online not 18. You need to come at 25. Okay, you need to come to what we call to UAE at 25, because from 18 to 25 July is online. Is online. So you come during this 2 weeks physical, yeah. So I will show you the detail later on. So for the online training, we use Zoom like now. For the face-to-face, we will go to engineering building lah. So those who are playing Masum last year, maybe some of you know where is this place, but basically it's in engineering building lah. Engineering building, you are Gombak. On 9 August, they are flag handling. This basically organized by the SDC. Okay, so you will play at 16 to 20. 16 to 20. So you have free time here. You have free time here. Somehow here. I don't know, the SDC will do whatever, but we will start here lah. Okay. Okay. So now, before I show you the detail about the what we call about the schedule, let's see first what you should do from now until we start, because you have like free time now. From now until like what we call until 18, they are free time. So for some of you, they know that I have this what we call I record all the previous Masum training. So to make things easy, I make this what we call, I put it in this what we call in this table lah, table or data, whatever. So this is basically the excerpt from the IIUM Chess Mustang Coaching 2021-2022. For those who are with us before, so they know lah. So this all the videos, what happened before. Okay, what happened before. So I create this in such a way that you can click on this. I will share this later on in the WhatsApp group. So please revise this back because I will not repeat what I have say before. For example, here in the previous coaching, I talk about database, I talk about opening, I talk about middle game, I talk about what we call tactic, and also I talk about game analysis. Okay, so that is what we cover in the previous coaching. For those who are with me before, so you can see here, all this is on YouTube. So basically, you can just go direct to each thing. For example, let's say you want to learn about the art of attack, right? So you just click here. I will share this later. If you click here, it will bring you to this what we call to this when you attack, when boost to this okay, we start our session today with recitation of, so you guys click here, click, stop. When you attack, when both sides attacking, when you are attacking, your opponent also attacking, normally whoever you need to keep the momentum of your attack. If you start to react your opponent, then normally the game will be swayed away to your opponent's favor lah, normally. So that's why if you attack, then try to continue to attack lah. So it's easy lah. Okay, so you can for those who are new, please check also lah, because this everything here, if you look here, everything here, if I put here this thing, everything here is all the what we call all the video for our previous training, previous training for Masum 2021, 2022, and yeah, so all is here. And I make this so that's easy for you to pinpoint lah which one you want to learn and so on. Okay, so that is basically chess training videos. So that is what you can do before this. Okay, before 18, before 18. Okay, so now the training itself. Let's see about the what we call the schedule for the training itself. So let me put here. Okay. So this is schedule. I will share this what we call SUKIPT2022 master sheet with you in the Google in WhatsApp group lah later on. So this your players. For Dida and Afifah, please put your your Lichess ID here. Okay, make sure you put Lichess ID. The reason for this is because for playing with Nuril and also Kur, Nuril and Kur, okay, Kur and Nuril, because they are having internship, so they cannot come physically. So you need to play with them in online using the chess. Okay, Dida and Afifah, please Dina, if you don't know, please ask Joe. Okay, so the schedule is this. Please this I make it editable. So Dida, you can put your username here. Afifah, you put your username here. If you don't have chess account, so create one. Okay, the schedule. This is the schedule. So you can see here, on Friday, this is our briefing. Okay, after this we do some coaching lah, just minimal coaching for today. And then see the notes here. Nuril and Qurratu Ain will go for intern. So for this time, I will make sure every one of you will play against each other once only. Previously, for previous Masum, normally I do double round robin, meaning that each player will play with each others twice, black and white. But this time I will do it only single round robin only. The reason for that is because we will do on the board play. For most of you, we will play on the board, and because we want to reflect the time used in SUKIPT. The time in SUKIPT, tentatively the time format for the SUKIPT is 60 minutes plus 30 seconds. So we need to reflect that. But for this training, I will make the time format 45 minutes lah, not until 60 minutes. Okay. Okay, look this note. Nuril and Qurratu Ain intern. Nuril and Qurratu Ain must complete all 11 games before 24 July. So I will show you which game is which. Okay, the rest of you, apart from Nuril and Qurratu Ain, you need to come to URA. You need to come to URA to play on the board game. Okay, so you will play this in the venue that will be specified later lah. Our training venue later on. So as you can see here, from 18 to 21, this is online. This is online. Okay, you don't need to come here. You don't need to come to URA yet here. Okay, this is online. This happen online. Okay, so you can see the time. I will do on morning only because at night I'm quite busy lah. So you can see we start at 9 and 11 for Monday, and then for Tuesday we do at evening, and Wednesday here and here. Okay, starting 25th July, you need to be already in URA. Apart from Nuril and Kur, every one of you need to be in URA. So 9 to 11 here, coaching 6 is still online, but in the evening you need to come to the venue. Okay, you need to come to the venue because we will brief on the venue, and also you have the on the board game. Okay, mean that you sparring with your friends. I will show you the pairing later on. So this coaching 7 also this is what we call online. This will be on the venue lah, on the board venue lah. Okay, so now starting Wednesday, this on the board game in the venue. Chess exam is also in the venue lah. This will be physical. All this will be physical lah. Mostly all this will be physical. Okay, from 27 will be physical. At least for me lah, I will come lah. I will come physically. But here, you need to come physically by yourself first. Here. So I think Izzat will take care about this lah. Okay. So it's fun until Friday 5 August. And then you can read lah this later on. So basically you are 12 players. So each of you will play with each other. So in effect, there are 11 rounds in total lah. So that's why you see there are only 11 rounds here. Okay, because we play only single round robin. Each player will play with other player once only. Okay, because the game day is already moved forward. So you have like 3 days. 12, 13, what we call this you have 3 days lah. You will go around here. I think you will go around 15 here. Instead of here, you will go. I will change this schedule later on. But basically, you will go instead of you going on 10, you will go on 15. Okay. So on the board game, the pairing is here. For those who are with me before, they know lah this thing. So please make sure you follow this to the dot. Okay. First time control 45 minutes 10 seconds. Okay. As you can see here, from 8 July, from today, you need to finish game with Nuril and Qurratu Ain. Okay. This from 8 to 13, you need to play with Nuril and Qur, because I don't want Nuril and Qur you play online during the physical time later on, because I don't want you to during this time from here to here. Okay, from here to here, I don't want you to play online. Okay, so you play online with Qur and Nuril because they are intern before this happened, before 25 July. That's why this schedule is made in such a way that from 8 July today until 30 July, there are 5 days. Nuril will play like, because you see Nuril is the one that is what we call the one that goes to Nuril and Qur is the one that is going for online. So we need to finish this online as early as possible lah. So you can see this Nuril and also Qur and this Nuril. Okay, so Nuril and Qur, please make sure you finish your online game according to this schedule. So meaning that in these 5 days, 8 to 30 July, Hafizullah will play 1 game with Nuril. Ami Fatah will play 1 game with Qur. You need to set your own time lah. Hafizullah will play also will play with Qur. Nadrah will play with Nuril, and so on lah, like this. So some of you will play twice. We play 2 games. For example, Hafizullah will play 2 games. Yeah, and so on. So hopefully you can finish this lah. So I will show you what will happen later on. Once you finish this thing, you put the result here and the game link. Okay, I will show you the previous masum. Let's say I will show you the previous masum. Let me open the sheet first. Masum 2021 code. Okay. Okay, so this is for masum 2021. So for those who are new, this what will happen. So this basically you play, and then the result you put the link on the what we call in here lah. Okay, so that because I will put this in database the link here. So I need this link. So you need to put in after you play. Please make sure those who are losing, please put their link. For example, let's say Hafizullah play Nuril. Hafizullah lost 0-1. So Hafizullah need to put the link of their game lah here. Okay. And then and so on. So this until 24 lah. 25 until 30 July is for Qur and Nuril lah, because they are both are intern, so they it's okay. So the idea is that from now until 24 July, most of you will finish the game with Nuril and Qurratu Ain, because they are online, they are having intern, so they cannot come physically. So you must finish this all the game before you come to URA. Okay, so that's important because I don't want you to think about the online sparring with Nuril and Qur during your time in URA. Okay, so as you can see here, in URA, when you come to URA, 25 July is Monday. So this is the game, the sparring lah. Okay, so you will play proper lah. This will be proper because we will make like what we call the result and so on to see the league leader and so on lah. So on Monday, Dida will play with Nadrah physically on the board, and also you need to write. Okay, we will simulate the actual SUKIP. Huzaifi will play with Afifah, Faiz will play with Siti Sarah, Hafiz Jamil will play with Humu Hani. Okay, so that's why it's very important for all of these 8 players to come to be in UIA by Monday. Okay, by Monday you must be in UIA 25 July, because if not, your opponent will not have this, and it will mess all the schedule lah. Okay, please make sure you follow this schedule lah. Not, for example, let's say Faiz play with Siti Sarah, Faiz can win easily with Siti Sarah, let's say, and then Faiz want to play with Amin. You cannot you need to wait until the turn until the day. You cannot just, okay, I have enough, I have more time, I want to play with other person lah. Okay, you can play for fun, it's okay, but for this league, you need to follow. If you want to play Blaze, whatever, it's up to you, but this is the one that you need to follow for my part, because the game that you play, I will use the game, your game, to some of your game to analyze and to coach lah. I will use some of your game. So it's very important for you to write the what we call the result and also the link. If you play on the board, you know you will write on the paper, and then game link is basically you put whatever you write on the paper on the chest, mean that you can put lah. If you don't understand, just ask Hafizullah lah, ask Joe how. So you copy whatever you notate, you put in the chest and share the link here. Okay, make sure you share the link. Make sure you share the link here. Okay. So there are only 11 round. Okay, 11 round, and 11 round is basically here. Monday 8 August. Okay, on the board game. So in the evening we have wrap up, and we have a league result, and then you have flag handling on Tuesday, and then maybe you will go on, maybe Sunday you will go 14 August, I think 14 August you will go, maybe 14 August you will depart on 14 August, and then you will play around 16 to 20. Okay, so for now on, any question? This thing I will share. This thing, SUKIP master sheet, I will share in the Google, in the WhatsApp group, in the description, and also I will share also this what we call this chess training videos. This what we call pamphlets here, so that you can refer, because I will not teach back what is chess based, whatever chess engine and so on. I will not repeat. So I assume you know what is this. So any question?
Doctor.
Yeah.
So what if we have I have flight on Monday 25th of July.
Your flight, come here.
Yeah. But it's in the morning. I think it's 6 to 8. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. For you it's okay lah. Flight macam mana? Okay. It's okay. Nanti for Dida, if you have flight on that, it's okay. I will move your game somewhere else lah. But it's okay. Don't worry about that. The flight. So the rest of you, please make sure you be on URA by Monday 25th. So any question from especially for the new player lah, because the rest I think they know lah the how this is done. Afifah, any question?
InsyaAllah, no questions.
No question. Kur, you will play online. Any question about that? Kur and Nuril.
Okay, sir. Tapi itulah saya nak tanya, kalau macam in case saya datang awal sebelum apa game day tu, sebelum berjoksi tu, kira boleh main board juga lah kan?
Boleh
tapi
je. Boleh
tak
je.
ada record lah.
Boleh. You boleh main. Okay. You if let's say you play, because remember, because let me change this lah. I think this thing, because this is not the actual because remember we are changing so we are basically, this is Monday, let me put here lah, easy. Monday, put here, and then this is 15 August, Okay, let me put here. Okay, so that is this thing. So let me put here. So you are playing here actually. You are basically, you will go, let me put where? Let me put here. Easy lah. Let me put here straight away. Okay, so you will play 16 for this. So this is where you will play. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then this we make it red. Okay, so this is maybe not here. This is not here. Okay, so this is basically nothing here. So this is basically there. Okay. Okay. So this, let me delete this first. Delete, how to delete this thing? Let's say delete this, and then this, and put this. Okay. So now this a new one. So you will depart probably on Sunday. Departure. So I don't know, but maybe. Kenapa color kuning? Let me change this thing. Okay, you depart probably on Sunday morning lah, because you are in the second phase. Because SUKIP there are two phase, first phase and the second phase. So this is team manager meeting. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Okay, team manager meeting. Okay, probably you will depart on Sunday 14 August. Let's say you come early here. Let's say you able to come early. You can play with your friend. But at that time, what we call the coaching period with me this finish lah. So you can play with if you want. Maybe I will ask what we call you can. I will ask the team manager to book the venue from 25th until 13th. So at least after this, even though the training is finished, you can just come play around and so on lah. So it's no problem. You can come, or you can play with your friend at Mahala. Because remember, playing online and playing on the board is totally different. It's totally different. You need to write, you need to train that. If not, you will be terkejut. Okay. So probably you can come on Friday. I don't know. It depends on your company. Depend on your, there's optometrics 1 Kur.
Betul.
Cakap coach number 1 juga mungkin dapat. Anyway, so basically it's up to you, but here we don't have because we already, the league result will be announced here, meaning that the formal game is finished here. Okay, it's finished here because we don't know, anything can happen. Maybe the SUKIP they want to change this back, so I'm not really sure about them. Because they keep changing, so we must finish by Monday. Even though we have free time here, I don't want to go here because things can happen. So this you can regard, if let's say the game still on 16 to 19, you can regard this as like a free time to just refresh yourself and so on lah. Because sometimes here you can see it's like quite full lah. I mean that you need to commitment. In terms of commitment, each of you who come to the URA, you need to commit at least 4 hours per day. 2 hours morning, 2 hours evening. Okay, 2 hours morning, 2 hours evening. So if let's say you don't want to if you want to, let's say after 11 a.m. you want to play with your friend, that's okay. But minimum you need to commit 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. That's all we ask. Apart from that, if you let's say you want to play Blaze or whatever and so on, in between 11 to 2, that's up to you. Okay. So for Kur, if you come early, you can play. Yes, of course you can play. You can practice on the board, but that practice will not be counted as this lah, because we have to finish by Monday 8 August. Okay. So for Nuril also like that lah. Nuril, are you there or not? Nuril, are you there?
Yes.
Dah basuh ikan dah? Dah settle dah? Dah settle lah? Dah settle? Okay, Nuril. So basically like that lah. You also, because you are
Settle lah.
tak apa Nuril. Okay. So basically that's it lah. Any question? Any more question about this?
Doktor,
Ya.
yang online tu akan main berapa minit?
Sama juga. 10 second. Memang lama. Ya, saya tahu lama. Tapi itu mengajar you ni lah. Mengajar you to what we call, to be patient lah. Kalau you kuat, you kalahkan cepat. Still sama. 45-10. Time control 45-10 because nak be fair. Because remember, this will be, every point will be counted, and at the end of the day, as I did before, I will put like a league result. Who will be the first, second, third, and so on. So we need to be fair to Nuril and also Kur. Even though you might say online is too long, for 45 minutes, 10 seconds is 2 hours. It's nearly 2 hours. But yeah, we need to do what to do lah. Because if not, it's not fair to Kur and Nuril. They cannot come because intern. It's not because they don't want to come, because they have intern. So that's acceptable lah. Any more question? So basically that's it for what we call for our briefing. So that's it for our briefing.